From Coyote and the Stars. When I was young, I did not realize the importance of the stories told to me by my family and tribe. The legends of heroes, hunters, animals, and spirits of my Abenaki people were exciting and entertaining. The dramatic way the stories were told amid forest shadows made them unforgettable. Even now, I can close my eyes and see the fire-lit faces of those storytellers and hear their voices. Now I understand more of what lives within the legends. Generations of people have been telling and listening to the same legends, linking our past to our present. These stories that were born in the ancient longhouse and continued in isolated hunting camps are retold today at storytelling festivals around the United States and Canada. Some of the legends explain how the world began, how the rabbit got his short tail, and why the turtle's neck is so long. Some are funny, some are sad. Besides being entertaining, the legends have a message that is timeless. Now, I will tell you a story my father told to me. Now, I will tell you a story told to my father when he was young, then told to me when I was a child at my father's knee. I speak his words and voice so that he lives while the story is told. It is the story of Coyote and of stars. Perhaps you've heard coyotes crying pitifully in the night. I will tell you why that is and why the stars are scattered in a great mess all across the sky. On the second morning of the creation time, the Great Father set about the great task of filling the nighttime sky with beauty. He took a bag and went out on the muskeg, or swamp, and there he picked the little flowers we call morning stars. He filled the bag with the star flowers, and then he cut a long stick so that he could put the flowers on the end of the stick and place them in the sky just so, in a fine pattern like beadwork. Then he found the highest hill in the land, so that from that high place he could set the little flowers in the sky just so. So when he had climbed the mountain, it was still light, so the Great Father decided to take a nap. So he laid the bag down in the shade of a tree, and while he was sleeping, Coyote came along. Coyote is like all dogs. He's always thinking of food. He saw the Creator sleeping, and right nearby, a great bag filled with something. Coyote said to himself, I bet there's food in that bag. I'm going to look inside and see. So Coyote grabbed the bag and ran off. But as he ran, he tripped and fell, and the bag ripped open, and the stars spilled out and flashed across the sky every which way. Then the great Creator woke up from his nap, and the first thing he saw were his stars flashing all across the sky. And he looked down, and he saw Coyote standing there with the bag in his teeth, ripped open. And the Great Father said to Coyote, Look what you've done! I wish to put those stars in the sky in a fine pattern like beads, and look at the mess you've made. Poor Coyote. He looked up and tears filled his eyes as shame filled his heart to see what he had done to the night sky. And Coyote began to howl. This is why today the stars are scattered all across the sky every which way. And this is why coyotes, when they see the night sky and the mess their great-grandfather made, fill up with shame and howl.